themselves, that they can lay down their weapons, that they don't need to use them against other human beings, that they can love other human beings, interact with them without a violent or power control type of situation going on.
I'm not saying that there aren't some human beings here that definitely don't have some serious problems. I'm not saying that at all. There are some who do. But the bottom line is, when you look at the whole picture and you go up the ladder, okay, we are not the enemy. The enemy isn't human at all. But it's pushing all our buttons so that we're so busy looking at each other and so neurotic about each other that we're not looking at the real reality here, the real cause, which is another race or races that are here who are totally playing games with us, feeding off our energy and hoping that we destroy ourselves so that they can keep the planet
and
themselves.
Really, let's say who it is again. It's the Orion group.
It's the Orion group. It's a group that is on its way here now from Alpha Draconis. They're the real culprits behind this whole thing.
There's a race of reptilians called the Dracos. And they feel that they own this universe because they've been around here for so long. And they, in fact, owned this solar system for a long period of time. And they've been travelling around conquering everybody because they believe they have a right to. They don't have emotions. Some of you might have heard that there is a good reptilian race, and that there's the bad reptilians and there's the good reptilians. It's not true. The reptilians have an agenda, they have no emotions, and they will do whatever they need to do to achieve that result. So if they're being nice to you, which is what some people believe the reptilians are, they're not. They're just doing what they need to get their agenda. Now, the reason why the reptilians are the key in all of this is because they want to conquer the whole universe. Not just the third dimensional realm, which is ruled by fear, which is the mirror. So they use fear to control everything from the fourth dimensional realm, because their agenda is to get up into the higher realms. They want to get up into the fifth dimension and the sixth dimension and seventh dimension to conquer it. But they can't, because they're rooted in fear. So what they decided to do was to get hold of some humanoid mammalian DNA and create hybrids, and to use like a Trojan horse to get into the fifth dimension. So through hybrid forms, they could get up into the fifth dimension to conquer it. So they created 9 prototypes. One with black skin, one with white skin, one with yellow skin, one with red skin, one with blue skin, one with green skin, one with brown skin, and I can't remember the others. And they put them in various places to see which one would develop and be the best vehicle. And the Dracos were quite happy for this to go along. Because what happens is, within your DNA, you have segments that are reptilian. In fact, your brain, at the top of your stem, the first part of it is reptilian. And then the other bits are tacked on. There's a midbrain, and then it divides into 2 separate brains. The left hemisphere and right hemisphere are separate brains. They work totally independently, and then they work through the causal callosum, I can't remember the exact name of it, which is the part that joins it together. So we are a genetic experiment. And the reason we're a genetic experiment is so that the Dracos can get into the fifth dimension. So they control everything. So let's have a look at, and they're still on the planet. They control many of the lower levels of the underground DUMBs, the deep underground military bases in the US. They control absolutely everything, and they control the Illuminati. They do everything through ritual. Everything is through ritual. So anything that you do, which is ritualistic, is tapping into your reptilian DNA. It's controlling you. You're not controlling it. How many people are aware of Kundalini Yoga or practice Kundalini Yoga? Okay? It's reptilian. The symbology is all reptilian, because you are continually trying to raise your energy up through your spine. If Kundalini Yoga worked, you would do it once and you would attain that level and stay there, and you would have no need to do it again. But what happens? You get pulled back down again. It's like you've got a piece of elastic here, you stretch it up, and it gets pulled back down again. Stretch it up, because it's reptilian. The whole energy is based in fear. So the Dracos have this agenda where they want to get into the fifth dimension, and they're using us as a vehicle to do it. So whenever your energy is locked into any sort of fear, you're operating at third dimensional level, and they can manipulate you and control you. They'll control you through money, because you'll have a fear of not having any, or not having as much as the person next door, or not having a house. And so the minute you're tapped into any sort of material possession, you are addicted to money, which is what they created.